is currently in police custody, and after looking at his activities the past couple months, it is not a surprise. Since we last covered Andy, things are worse than ever, with strings of bad interactions with not only police, but his family as well. For those who don't know Andy, let me give you a quick overview. He is a middle-aged man who lives at home with his parents, and is obsessed with everyone treating him like a baby. He demands that his elderly parents take better care of him. He claims that they do not do this and rages in response. Property is often destroyed and police are often called. Andy has been terrorizing his family for years and is infamous around town for his antics. I cannot stress to you how often these kinds of things occur. A prime example would be the meltdown that happened only weeks after I released my initial Andy doc. A little bit of pretext to the situation would be that both of Andy's parents are suffering with some pretty severe medical issues. They're both elderly and seem to need more help as time rolls on. Andy completely despises this, because he is a complete attention addict, especially when it comes to medical issues. When Andy's mom started having health issues, Andy would try to take his dad's attention off of her and put it on to him, being extremely aggressive when he quote-unquote was not being taken care of. In retaliation, Andy would rip up his diapers and throw away his medications. He would then call the police and blame it all on his family. So they've begun to record a good bit of interactions with Andy that are like this, just to be safe. And when Andy's father was having some medical issues, things would once again come to a head. Andy and his brother would go to visit their father at a rehabilitation clinic in the hospital, as not only was Andy's mother in pretty rough shape, so was his father. Seeing all the attention that his dad was receiving, believing that he should get it too, Andy became enraged, and on the way back from the hospital, Joe and Andy would get into an argument. As Andy usually does, he would record the first half of this interaction on his phone.
You don't want the help, is you want to fight it. You're the only one fighting it. Oh, Joe, where's the fucking diagnosis then, huh? Where's the fucking diagnosis then? You want to fucking argue? Then fucking argue with someone else. Don't fucking fight me anymore. You are fighting me. You take it out on my doctor if you don't agree with it. You take it up with the fucking doctor, not me, damn it. You don't agree with this? I'm tired of you and Dad doing this, Joe. I can't take it. And I don't got my keys, so I'll get you arrested. If you like to abuse me and I don't like it. Dad wants to fucking fight? Fine, I'll fight it. I ain't doing it. You want me to get help? I'm not doing it because you don't want to accept my diagnosis. You want to say I'm mentally unstable. This is what you get when you want mentally unstable because you like to be right. You're mentally control. Oh, he hit me in total control, and you're putting fear in me and you don't want to hear the truth. No, you don't want to hear the truth. You don't want the truth. Stop. Hurting my ears. I'm calling the police. Get out. Stop. Get out. Stop. I'll call the police. Stop hurting my ears. Stop. Get out. I want to go home. Get out. I want to go home. Not with me. I don't want to get hit by a car. And I'm leaving. I don't want you to lie and control me anymore. Goodbye.
What Andy didn't record was that he would take off and rip up his dirty diaper in the back of his dad's truck in retaliation of Joe's mean comments. For those who don't know, Joe is Andy's brother and his greatest enemy. Joe understands that Andy is putting on an act and will play into absolutely none of it. He's also a damn fine trumpet player.
I'm not playing violin to hurt my ears. Move! I don't want you to hurt my ears!
After witnessing this dirty diaper ripped up all over the back of his father's truck, Joe rightly pulled over and called the police. Joe would also fire up his video camera on his phone to capture this interaction between Andy and police.
He has in the past beat me up in the car, and I feel threatened with him. Gotcha.
I'm going to show you what my diagnosis is. What he just said is a false statement.
Do you mind just sit in the car and I'll come talk to you in a second?
Well, I'm the complainant here. I called. He hit me. He's
I
harassing
called
me. And he
too.
likes to have control, and I do not feel safe with my brother.
277
He hit me.
597. Last name Dick. Alright. Kiwi, you want to take a seat in the vehicle then? We'll just get you guys separated and we'll talk.
him arrested.
I can't sit there because he threw his soiled diapers on the driver's seat. But he refused. So
While you're here.
why don't we talk down here?
Just said.
But still, this was not enough for Andrew to leave the Ditch household. He would remain there still for another month. During this time, Andy would grow increasingly more angry with his father. Out of all the people in the house, it seemed like Andy wanted the attention of his father most. And now that Tom was suffering from medical issues, taking attention away from Andy, resentment for his father also took root, and it seemed like that was a two-way street. Everyone in the house was fed up with Andy. Not only was he a huge emotional strain on the household, but a financial one as well. He would constantly demand that his father give him money on Google Play for quote-unquote entertainment, and when his father wouldn't pay this extortion, Andy would throw a massive fit. It really seemed like there would be no peace in the Ditch household. That is, until